Hi, hope you guys are doing well. HBO just confirmed some of its castings for House of the Dragon Season 2. So let's just jump right into it. House of the Dragon adds Simon Russell Beale, Freddie Fox, Gail Rankin, and Abu Bakr Salim to Season 2. Let's just talk about the most important one out of these four, which is Alys Rivers. That was a casting that we were all waiting for. It's a very important role, and I don't want to spoil anything today. I think that might be a topic for a different video. Let me just leave it with this quote by Archmaester Gildane. Was she in truth a witch who lay with demons, bringing forth dead children as payment for the knowledge they gave her? Was she a simple-minded slattern, as Eustace believes? A wanton who used her poisons and potions to bind men to her, body and soul? So yeah, she definitely does belong into that Melisandre kind of category where you don't really know what's going on. We have characters in the story, and again, without spoiling anything, that claim that she can see things in the fire, which would obviously link her to R'hllor. I personally don't know if that is the case, and I would definitely prefer them to lean much more into the magical side of this, because as we all know, Game of Thrones cut out a lot of that, and House of the Dragon has the chance to do some of the stuff that the old show, the original show, didn't bother to do. So in that case, they could really pull from the original source material. We will talk more about Alys in a different video. And for now, let's just continue with what we got right here, which is Simon Russell Beale will portray Sir Simon Strong, who is the Castellan of Harrenhal and great uncle to Lord Larys. Depending on how far this goes, with them obviously reducing the episodes to only 8, it could potentially be a reoccurring role. But again, I don't want to spoil anything today, so let's just continue. Moving on, we have Freddie Fox as Gwaine Hightower. Now, when I first saw this on Twitter, I was like, wow, that's Theron. But it's not, it's Gwaine Hightower. And even though it was not the same actor, we already saw him in Season 1. He was unhorsed by Daemon Targaryen when he mocked Otto at the tourney in the very first episode. If I remember it correctly, he's the second in command for the City Watch. And I am expecting to see a lot of King's Landing this season. A lot of build-up for the war, and other stuff happens as well. Quite shocking stuff. And to kind of balance it all out, I really like that they're adding more Hightowers. Now, the Game of Thrones thing would have been to just cut this character, to just focus on the big characters, but I think adding these less important family members of the big houses is very important. If what we heard so far is turning out to be correct, then we are definitely in for a much slower season, and if that's the case, then I would love to see a lot of focus on the Hightowers, both inside of King's Landing, but also in Old Town. Obviously, they're going to introduce Daeron Targaryen, and that could be the entrance for some Maesters, for conspiracy, for more Hobart Hightower pulling the strings, which is a very interesting dynamic, almost as if he was the one who was pulling the strings. And I hope that we get some conspiracy, some plotting, some backstabbing, some of that early Game of Thrones stuff that made the entire show so good in the first place. Again, and I'm repeating myself here, I still hope that one day we are going to get glass candles. Maybe it's gonna be in this show. Would be the perfect opportunity. We get a lot of Old Town, just saying. Moving on, we have Abu Bakr Salim as Alan of Hull, which came as a big surprise to a lot of people because the actor who plays him is 30 years old. And Alan of Hull is not 30 years old. This guy does not look like he's 30. And they could just age him up to be 25, which would go in line with some of the rumors that we have in Fire and Blood. Once again, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it could work. They could make it work. They're also saying that he was a sailor in the Velaryon fleet who served in the Stepstones campaign. Apart from that, there's nothing left. So yeah, Sir Simon Strong, Sir Gwaine Hightower, Alan of Hull, and Alys Rivers. We finally have some news about the casting. A lot of people were waiting. I was waiting, and we finally got something. I think the next one, obviously the big one that everyone is waiting for, is Daeron Definitely expecting them to release that soon. Krieg and Stark as well. Yeah, that will do it for the casting bit of this video. But we also have to talk about the future of this channel. I have a little update for you guys. So basically, I'm probably not going to be able to upload as often as I usually do, which is around 2 videos a week. I'm probably not going to be able to do that. I'm going to be very busy from May till August, and I'll try to upload as often as I can. I definitely want to get into theories. I definitely want to finally share my own theories on the Winds of Winter. I always felt like it was all out there already. People have made up their minds already. But talking to Grease Goblins really reignited something, and I definitely want to get into it again. And I will. That being said, I'm going to be very busy. And that is all because an absolute dream of mine, a lifelong dream of mine will come true this summer. I'll participate in the so-called Landshut wedding, which basically it's this huge, gigantic thing here in my hometown. It was one of the biggest pageants there ever was in medieval history, and my town commemorates it every 4 years. And I'll take part in the theater play, which is exciting in itself. I've never done anything like it, and everything's very much new to me. And so far, it's just absolutely brilliant, though. I really enjoy each second with the cast, but it is definitely time consuming. We are going to rehearse for 2 full months now, and then we have 23 shows from June till the end of July. So it's definitely going to be difficult to fit YouTube into all of this, but I will try. I'll still upload, and I'll definitely come back and be back in full force, uploading as usual. Man, this has always been a dream of mine, and I'll definitely enjoy the fuck out of it. And it's insane. Thousands of people are going to come to see us, and again, I've never done anything like this. It's just thinking about it gets me, makes me nervous. But yeah, I'll focus on that, and I'll try to fit YouTube into this as best as I can. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your huge support. The last month was the best we ever had on the channel, which is very much appreciated. I love you guys, and I hope you're doing well. See you very soon, and yeah, take care, and see us later.